Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Deep Thoughts. And today we are talking about Fruits Basket episode 19, I'm So Sorry! Now, after having seen this week's episode, that title makes a lot more sense. Before we begin though, I do want to say a quick thank you to those of you who shared last week's video over on Twitter, and heads up, this is going to take a little bit. At SassySimone125, at Isabella Kopi, at The Chillas N1, at Isu Okami, at You Love Gabby, at Tenko Yai, at Joichi Chan, and at Koiko. Thanks so much for sharing last week's video, holy cow. And if you would like to have your Twitter handle shouted out in the next Fruits Basket video, then be sure to share the video around on the internet and then tag me at JoJo Talks Too Much to let me know that you did, and I will shout you out in next week's video. With that said, let us begin. My friends, we are finally at the year of the monkey. Hypu, because I happen to be the year of the monkey. I was waiting so long for this moment. I was like, when's my zodiac? I felt left out. I was like, when's my zodiac coming up? I can't believe how long it's taken. I just want to see some of my zodiac representation. Where's my zodiac? Where's the monkey? And here they are, the wonderful, the apologetic, and the absolutely insane Ritsu. My goodness, this took a while. And I had said, I think in a previous video, that I was wondering when we would get to the monkey zodiac, and I'm pretty sure somebody had said, without spoiling it, like, you're gonna like this. you're gonna enjoy Ritsu when they show up, and I did. I totally did. And I gotta say too, like the reveal, right, of like Ritsu's a boy, is sort of given away. I feel like in the manga it would have been more of a reveal, because, there's no voice, but it's Kengo Kawanashi, so I was like, oh, I know them. I know who that Seiyu is, that's a boy. So that reveal is sort of taken away, but that's okay, because, hey man, Kawanashi kills it. Did I say Kawanashi? I meant Kawanishi. My mistake. If you didn't know, by the way, Kawanishi is the voice of Rei from Sangatsu no Lion, which if you have not checked out Sangatsu no Lion, please do. It is such an underrated show. Please check that out. I have a feeling if you like Fruits Basket, there's a good to pretty darn good chance that you're gonna like Sangatsu no Lion. So if you like Ritsu and you like Fruits Basket, which if you're watching this, I'm going to safely assume that you like both of those things, then you should check out Sangatsu no Lion. Trust. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about my boy Ritsu, okay? I want to quickly establish something. I am very proud. I am very proud to have Ritsu representing the year of the monkey. I was a little bit nervous because I was like, oh no, I was excited, right? Because I was like, when are we gonna get the year, like the monkey zodiac? I've been waiting for this forever. When's it gonna happen? But if it does happen, dread. What if the monkey zodiac is the only one that I don't like? Like the first Fruits Basket character I don't like. Spoilers, that didn't happen. But I was worried. I was like, oh no, what if I don't like them? Absolutely worried for no reason. Much like Ritsu, actually, the more I think about it, was worrying and panicking for no reason because Ritsu turned out to be friggin' dope. I love Ritsu. I actually appreciated Ritsu's character quite a bit because he felt very different. And by the way, I want to say, Ritsu can wear whatever the hell he feels like, okay? If he's comfortable in girls' clothes, then let the man wear whatever the hell he wants. Man wants to walk around in a yukata or a kimono or a dress, I don't care. Ritsu may wear whatever the hell he so chooses, whatever he feels like. Especially after that friggin' rooftop scene. Oh my goodness. The rooftop scene is obviously the scene that is probably going to get the most talked about online when it comes to this week's episode. So I'm sure if you watch seasonal AniTubers who are talking about Fruits Basket, you've probably heard them talk about the rooftop scene already, because I'm late with these videos all the time. But I do want to say that the rooftop scene, it's so Fruits Basket-y, I guess is the best way I can put it, because it's definitely a dark moment, like Ritsu contemplating just jumping off the top of Shigure's house. But when it's paired with Toru coming to the rescue, which by the way, that scene is pretty intense. Like not just the emotions in that scene. Obviously, you know, it's heavy because Ritsu's like kicking himself and like wondering why he's even around, how he has the nerve to live when he feels like he's a burden to everyone around him. And then you have the like friggin' Toru almost falling off the friggin' roof. I actually was like, no, like out loud went, no. Like I was actually scared. Like, not that Toru was gonna die, but I was scared she was actually gonna get hurt. I was like, no. That was well handled. Again, I'm not worried Toru was gonna die. I was just worried Toru was gonna get hurt. And but no, Toru, even after almost slipping off the roof of the house, she still manages to give this impassioned speech, this Fruits Basket-y speech, right? And the reason I say Fruits Basket-y is because Fruits Basket manages to deliver these powerful messages that never come across as cheesy and mainly come across as just genuinely good advice. And here, the advice of like, even when you're feeling down and you're trying to find a reason to keep going, maybe the reason to keep going is to find somebody to keep going for. The idea that maybe one day you'll find somebody worth living for, and that will fulfill you for the meantime. Now, obviously, you should keep trying to find something for you, for yourself to live for, but the idea of living long enough for those around you, living long enough to find somebody to say, I was here, I was born to meet you, is such a romantic idea. And Fruits Basket loves it, some romantic ideas. And I don't just mean romance in like I love you type of way, but I mean romantic in like the grand operatic idea. And although I also mean the I love you type of way, because there's a ship involved here. But I do gotta say that notion it rings very true, as with last week, as with the week before. Fruits Basket imparting knowledge, throwing knowledge on fools, this show is. But like I said, there is a ship here, and I wrote it down as friendship, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, nah, I kind of ship this. I am, of course, talking about the actually genuinely hilarious friendship that is Mitsuru and Ritsu. I think their dynamic is A, a lot of fun, but also B, the way that they're there for each other without even realizing that they're like, the fact that they both have the same thought of, I want to live long enough to meet somebody worth being around for, the fact that they're saying that about each other and the way that they were looking at each other, I was like, okay, you know what? I kind of want to see these two get some takoyaki sometime. You know, just the two of them instead of having to go get it for Shigure, which by the way, Why is Shigure always so mean? Why is Shigure so mean? Why does my husbando have to be so dang mean? And I just realized it's been a long time since I got to say my husbando Shigure in a video. We haven't really gotten a chance to talk about Shigure in a while. Shigure, my boy, I'm sorry about that, my husbando. Although, to be fair, Hattori is been giving you a run for your money lately, son. That said, part of the reason why I like Shigure so much is because he's kind of a shitlord. So, I don't even know what I'm talking about. With that said, everybody, I'm going to give this week's episode a solid grade of A-. It is just a ton of fun when it wants to be, really funny when it wants to be, has some genuine emotion, and finally introduces the year of the monkey. Ritsu, my boy, color me impressed. Before we go, though, as always, I have to give a big shout out to the good folks over on Patreon, namely those in the Earl Grey tier: Calvin Atkinson, Crowbar of Irony, Dominic, Urza, No For Nothing, Maria Teresa, Mirth Mouser, Nye, Omner Garamond, Opinionated Slime, Cell, Shadow Creative, Sipco Games, Somastan, Tristan, and Veridon. Thank you guys for your continued support over on Patreon, and if you too would like to join the T-Squadron, then by all means go ahead and check out the link in the description. Check out our Patreon exclusive Discord, all that fun stuff, as well as a bunch of other rewards you can get too. Check it out, link in the description. That would be super rad of you. With that said though, everybody, that is going to wrap up today's video. So if you enjoyed, then you've probably been on the internet long enough to know what to do already, so I ain't going to tell you, but I will say that it is appreciated, and if you're feeling stressed out today, you go make yourself a warm cup of tea. And I will talk to you all again real soon.